Hello everyone, it's Serpent, and welcome back to another episode of ImpSMP Survival. That's right, forgot for a second. So, at the beginning of this episode, I'd like to run something fairly important past all of you. So, as you know, the videos on this channel don't come out every single day, they're bi-daily. And that does mean that since I have a lot of series going on, it takes 8 days between episodes, so one episode, then 8 days later, the next episode in that series. And I think that probably makes it slightly difficult to follow what's going on. And I think I'd probably like to, a lot of lag, I think I'd probably like to remove one of the series so that we can, so that the videos actually, are relevant to ones that came recently before them. So I was thinking of pausing. I'm not saying we'd get rid of it forever, but I think I'm going to, unless anyone complains, I'm going to pause the normal non-multiplayer survival series since we've already got this one going on. So think about that and give me your opinions on that. But I think it's about time to move on now. So this is not loading very quickly. Recently in the series we've done a lot of cool stuff, which is nice. The iron farm and the skelly farm and all that. But I haven't actually gotten much of anything on me. I'm still in iron armor, barring the chest plate I bought from a villager. So I think it's probably about time I got some normal stuff done. I think I'm also going to turn this up to what it normally is. 16. Come on. There. Okay. Maybe now it won't have to constantly reload stuff. Anyway, so I think probably the first course of action would be to finally get some enchantables, or okay, I think it would probably be to get an enchantment station set up. So I haven't been growing any sugarcane in advance, which is why I'm happy to see this stuff, but basically it's about time we got some enchantments done. And that's going to involve probably catching some cows so that we can breed them up and then slaughter most of them. It's normal. And also, we need some sugarcane, which is, of course, why I'm collecting it. So, I'm going to collect up some of that stuff, catch some cows, maybe do some of that on camera, and then we can get on with some more of that sort of stuff in the episode. There's another one. 4 tall sugarcane. There's something very wrong with this world. Now I've got the cows in, and I also found some sheep on the way, and I've started breeding them, so hopefully we'll have some cows and sheep pretty soon. Aha, so before we keep going on that cow thing, there's something I need to do quickly, and that is to do this. Over here at the chicken farm, we built this disgusting lump back when we couldn't, back when we didn't have any, hold on. Couldn't find the right one in time. Anyway, back when we didn't have any of the good stuff, like comparators. No quartz for comparators. Yeah. I opened a bone shop yesterday. Smiley face. Okay, back when we didn't have comparators, I built that stupid circuit, and now I'm going to replace it with something that actually works, which would be one of these. Hold on. Thanks. Okay. Yeah. So, if we find our repeater that I made, boom, boom, like that, and then run that into a block that I don't have or can't get to, and then bring this around and set that to subtract. Set that to subtract. Why isn't that working? Huh. I don't like it. Well, it was working for a second there. Hold on. I think it's because there's too much stuff in there. So, too much stuff in the dispenser, which would never happen if I had built something that worked. So, if we do that, see, now it's working. Hold on, like that. And as you can see, it's nice and flashing. But it isn't actually powering the dispenser, which is something we do want to do. So, that could be done by sending a pulse to the dispenser. Big whoop. That was surprising. Yeah, so just bring the redstone down like that. Oh, of course. I guess that's what the second repeater's for. And now we have to empty it again. Just go away. There. And now we can gradually fill it up again. Or, rather, fill up the hopper, because that will gradually fill it up for us. And we also might want to block the chickens in so they can't escape. That would probably be mildly clever. There we go. It's all working now, and hopefully we will never have to touch that ever again in our whole life. So, moving back to the cow situation, it's going pretty well, and now I'm just going to go fetch a lava bucket from the Nether for some purposes which you will shortly understand. So it's actually been a while now, and this trip, this boat trip to my base is part of the reason why I have all those lava buckets. Basically, I'm going to be building an AFK obsidian farm, because that's really useful, and I'm going to be needing a new portal, a new Nether portal, one that's not at the bottom of a cave, and that's not, and that does connect to itself as opposed to the spawn portal. So that's the goal once we have an enchantment table and maybe a few bookcases. So, since I'm going to be making an obsidian farm, and I need some obsidian for the for the enchantment table, I need a diamond pickaxe to mine the obsidian, and I don't have a diamond pickaxe right now. It broke, and I don't have any diamonds right now. They walked away. They lost themselves. I didn't spend them frivolously. So, it's time to do some mining, basically. I don't really like mining. It's a little bit boring, but it has to be done every now and then. Sigh. Okay, so I'm going to do some mining, and hopefully we'll get some good stuffs. Oh, there's some books. I knew I had something. I knew I had them somewhere. I still haven't found any diamonds, which is slightly disappointing, since that's the only thing that I need right now, and we can't progress the episode without them. So I've searched through the ravine, and the ravine didn't have anything whatsoever of any consequence. And then, so yeah, I'm going to be going back to strip mining because that seemed to work at least somewhat. So yeah, although I can't find my strip mine as per usual. Go away. Off the edge. Over there. Off the edge. Over there. There. Okay. Yeah. Yay! Found the strip mine. Now, I can continue with the boring stuff. Well, that actually didn't take too long once I started strip mining again. So, I don't have a fortune pick, which is slightly disappointing, but yeah. Let's grab our diamonds. I have gotten some before on the server, so I don't get that schnazzy achievement. But still, it's quite exciting and nice. There, 8 diamonds. That'll be more than enough for what we need to do. We only need 5 for a diamond pickaxe and an enchantment table. Now that I've actually fixed the triggering mechanism for this, it's working a lot better, which is nice. So I'm just going to leave the carrots in there, as you do. Over in this corner now, I have a drop down into this enchanting room. Once I get the rest of the bookcases in, it'll look pretty good and it'll be small and functional. So now, as you can see, I've got a lot of iron picks on me, and it's about time for an enchantment session. So, unbreaking 2, oh, efficiency 2. That seems good. And then, that's pretty good. I can live with that. Oh, right. I also want to make another diamond pick with the last of my stuff, with the last of my diamonds. The pick is made, and now if we do that, we can't get it. Oh, efficiency 2 on breaking. That's pretty good. We are ascending the tech tree of Minecraft. Now we have enchanted stuff. All the better. I also need to chuck some stuff away up here. Oh yeah, I also want to do some iron pickaxes. We've got some pretty good stuff now. An efficiency 1, unbreaking 1, efficiency 2, and efficiency 3, which I don't have enough levels to put unbreaking on, unfortunately, but I would if I could. Efficiency 2 and unbreaking, and then efficiency 2. That's pretty good. So yeah, we've got some nice diamond pickaxes now. I'm going to put most of these away. I wonder which one of these mines faster. Do they have a mine speed? No? Okay, let's check. Okay, here's the iron. Oh wait, actually I don't have silk touch here, so I might want to use something silk touchable. Non-silk touchable. Okay, here's the iron. And here's the diamond. Yeah, the iron's definitely faster. That's pretty good. Yeah. Now, as you know, obsidian is very boring to mine. It's dead boring. Near literally. So, basically, I want to take, I want to make an AFK obsidian farm, which it shouldn't take too long, maybe a couple minutes. So, let's get started once I gather up some supplies and watch the tutorial. I think I've got it down. I'm going to have to build it a little bit off from my base because it involves lava, since that's what... Well, actually, it doesn't involve too much, so I probably could, but I think I'll build it in here, out here anyway, because there's no space. That was the wrong spot. Probably about here would be good, since we'll be standing somewhere here, I think. Right, yeah, right there. So, now we need iron bars, and the iron bars go here, and you stand up against it, and then you mine right there. So see, when I designed it, I got past the fact that when you're using the pickaxe, you can mine the block behind it. I got past that just by positioning you so that you couldn't reach the block unless you pointed in the wrong direction. So next thing you want to do is place water there, maybe. No, the water goes there. Yeah, but that's not a good thing to do first. So now I think the hopper goes down here and goes like that into there. Yeah. And it's done. No, I just can't figure it out. I don't remember. Just a second. Okay, I have I've looked at my tutorial again, and basically you just plop a chest down there, and then the water goes here, like I said earlier. Puff puff. I'm good at remembering my own tutorials. Anyway, moving on. Then we need a dispenser, which is why I was just out killing skeletons and spiders. And that goes right here, just like that. Then I'm pretty sure there's a hopper here, and then a hopper here, and then another chest right there. And we can fill in that spot. I'll make it nice in a little bit. Okay. Then we also need droppers. I've cleared out a little space, and the dropper goes there, and then another hopper goes right there, and a little bit more space is needed, just like that. And now we need a comparator. I have that. I think the comparator goes there, and then that goes there. I don't know. I can't remember my auto dropper. Oh wait, never mind. Okay. And then like that, and that, and then observer does that, and there's the auto dropper done. We didn't need the extra space, and we can use stone now since I've got all those components done. So yeah, like that. Now if we toss an item in there, yeah, it comes out here. If we toss a bunch of items in there, they all come out here. Good. We could, oh, where is it? Here's some, and there. Good. And for the final touch, a comparator, hold on, a comparator right there with a repeater there, set to 4 ticks, another one there, set to 4 ticks, and just like that with some redstone there. I think that's actually the whole thing done. So if we plop some lava buckets in there, and then grab ourselves a button, which we can get from this, just like that. Now we can place that there, and we can see if this works. So when we mine it, it should basically drop, obviously, and then the bucket should be spat out since there's, yeah, great. And now we have that. So that's all good. That's all good. And I think it's, yeah, the whole contraption is now done. So I'm going to use it while I go eat dinner, which is the time it is, at least around here. And I'm going to plop a bunch of lava buckets in there, and I'll need some space to carry them all. Well, I didn't actually have as many as I thought, but it's still going to be a bunch of obsidian. So if we go into options, controls, attack, destroy, space, and then so now I'm pressing the space bar. Yeah, okay. Lava, good. So if we push the button and then plop that there, and then hold on, and then set cosmic landscape on top of the space bar, we can now leave, and we will get a bunch of obsidian. The test run of the thingy worked perfectly, and all 8 obsidian that I actually mined went into the chest, along with my buckets, and I'm just getting enough for a nether portal, because the one we currently have is completely garbage. The next action we must take is to dismantle the portal down here, so that we can actually, well, I'm out of lava buckets right now, so just the obsidian basically. But then we need to move it into the nether and make the link like that, because otherwise the one we have, or well, the one I just built off camera, will link to the spawn in the nether hub. Well, it's not a nether hub yet, but it will be eventually. So I have before we go down and into the nether and build the one in the nether, I have a question. So let's fire away. Does this look better right here, or does that look better? Write your answer in the comics. Not in the comics, in the comments section. As you can see, I've taken great time and initiative to make this portal look extremely good. So let's hope it actually goes to the right spot. And yes, that's good. And if we go back, gone. Yeah. Great. And the spawn portal is just over that hill right there, so we're pretty close. Now, I've got with me a whole bunch of buckets, a lot of iron spent there, so now it's time to make, or rather just go fetch some lava from the lake down there. Peek. Aha, so 9 in there, 14, 8, oh, that's another 5, okay. Anyway, 14, 19, and then 27 more. So, I'm going to actually build the little building around this, a little building around this, so that it looks presentable. Maybe a little a shed. That would be cool. And there we have it, folks. Well, actually, just a second. I had to push the wall back, which is why those windows were lopsided. Here's the hut. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Oh, I may need to move the farm, but other than that, yeah. I'll definitely need to move the farm, but that'll take about 20 seconds, so I'm not too fussed. So yeah, I'm going to do a little AFK session now, since it's all safe. I figured the lava is gone so quickly that it's never going to burn the house down, and even if it does, the fire won't reach me, I don't think. Anyway, time for an AFK session. Having finished the AFK session, oh, that was supposed to be jump, not whatever that was. Oh, attack. That, okay. There. Having finished the AFK session, 46 obsidian and a bunch of buckets back. That's cool. I'm very pleased with that. I did end up blocking up the windows in case skeletons shot at me through the windows. So I'm going to probably put oak fences in there. Oh, iron bars. Perfect. I'll do that. These are wild mobs. Keep that in mind. Oh wow, he actually hit me. He's shooting the creeper. Yo, creeper, come over here. And the creeper's not attacking. It's glorious. Come on. Finish the job. This is taking him a while. And he's missing a lot. Oh, maybe I ought to go a little closer. There. Now we have a music disc. Let's see what it is. Chirp. Oh, that's pretty good. Okay. Moving on. Right, the iron bars. That's what I was going to move on to. No idea where I put them. Okay, found them. That didn't take as long as I thought it would. There are a lot of spiders around here. It's getting kind of annoying. Yeah. So, now that I've put these in, no one will be able to shoot me through the side, and it's a perfectly safe place to AFK, which is good. So, one other thing I want to check is to make sure what, well, okay, that's bad choice of words. I need to know or figure out, look at, whether or not I actually got iron while I was doing that. That would be really good, but I'm not sure if the iron farm is loaded when I'm over there, so let's take a quick peek. And the answer is no, but I do have 3 iron in there, which is nice. So, the next thing that I'm going to do, actually I'm not sure. Let me think about this for a second. So, I suppose the last thing we should do in this episode, just to finish it off, is to get all the bookcases in, and that of course means making some more books. So, over here in the cow farm and other thing farm, whatever those things are, I'm just going to breed some more cows up, and other things. Okay, so hopefully that will give us enough leather and stuff for some more books. I don't have a looting sword, by the way. Okay. That didn't give us a whole lot of leather, I have to say. I think I might have some more in the base, though. Let's check. Well, I have made one bookshelf, but I don't think this is going to be finished in today's episode. It's just too, it just takes too long for the cows to be bred and all that. So it's just going to be a lot easier to wait for it over time. However, I do have a quick plan that I want to do. So, can you tell what's different, other than the fact that I've wrecked the path slightly? Also, maybe that should go there. So, advance against the house, and you can't get through, no matter what. I've succeeded in making hose a useful item to have. I'm going to rename this the house key, because that's very creative. Okay, and also, when it, I hate it when this happens. Hold on. Sometimes that happens when you jump on when you trample a piece of dirt. So, just a second. There. And, so when you can't get in, okay, I'm going to move the button sometime. However, that's how you get out. So, one last thing to do before we end the episode is to check the shop. That's right. I haven't checked it in at least 10 seconds. I've been on and off lately checking. Not a whole lot of sales, I have to admit, but it has been a while, so there's a chance there will be. So let's see. I think the portal's somewhere over here, right? Yeah, somewhere. Come on. There. Okay. So if we hop through, then we can take a peek at the shop and see if there have been any customers. There it is, over there. The glorious bone shop of gloriousness. I think the Skellyporium. Okay. No sales. Let's see. Although I did find some dirt and rotten flesh that someone chucked in the chest. I'll take that as payment. So, on that note, I think it's about time to end the episode. We did a lot of cool stuff in this one. We got all the stuff that we should have done on day one all finished. And hopefully you enjoyed that. It's been Serpent. I'll see you in the next video, and goodbye.